For people with disabilities, which political party will serve our needs better? My name is Dhruv, and I'm a person who stammers. So you may hear me repeat sounds and get stuck while speaking. While I think stammering is completely normal, it is considered a disability with discrimination protections in many countries. Now, according to the World Health Organization and the United Nations, about 15% of any population has a disability. That's 1 in 6 people. Now, in India, that's over 200 million people. And of those 200 million people, about 14 million people, or 1% of India's population, stammers, like me. A long-standing demand of the disability rights movement has been to protect people with disabilities from discrimination through Article 15 of the Constitution. Now, currently, Article 15 prohibits discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of the above, but does not expressly include disability. In 2019, this demand was reaffirmed to the Indian government by the UN Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities in its concluding observations while reviewing India's compliance. Now, until today, May 19th, 2024, disability has still not been included in Article 15. So during this current election cycle, have any political parties expressly mentioned that they will include disability in Article 15? Yes, the Congress Party and the CPIM, or Communist Party of India Marxist. The Congress has said we will expand Articles 15 and 16 of the Constitution to prohibit discrimination on the ground of disability, impairment, or sexual orientation. And the CPIM has said amending Article 15 and 16 of the Constitution to include disability as a ground on which discrimination is prohibited. Now, the BJP manifesto does not make this promise, and sadly does not even mention the word disability or other similar words. The promises made in the manifestos of the Congress and the CPIM have signaled an era where there is a clear political will to act on the demands of the disability rights movement. Disability rights organizations in India deserve credit for their consistent and aggressive advocacy behind this demand for years. In February 2024, the National Center for Promotion of Employment for Disabled People and the National Disability Network launched a first-of-its-kind initiative by releasing a manifesto for and by persons with disabilities, which urged the political parties to prioritize and address the issues of the disabled community. We are so glad that 2 political parties listened, and we hope that people all over the country vote to protect people with disabilities from discrimination. Thank you.